Hi there, everyone. Welcome back to Tintana. My name is Anna. And for those of you who are new to my channel, welcome. So feel free to explore my channel and hopefully you will find something that interests you. I mainly do fountain pen reviews, I do ink reviews, provide some writing samples, I do comparison videos. So that's just some of the things that I do. So today I decided to talk about my Take a Note planner because I am revisiting it and I wanted to share with you, my thoughts about it and whether or not I'm going to be using the same planner next year. So I had a video on a Take a Note planner, which I did, I think, some time ago, maybe about, well, it's June, so maybe about, 6 months ago. And this is my first time to actually use this Take a Note planner. And at first, I thought that there would be, daily pages there. And I struggled with it for a little bit, but there was none. And I am trying to make this planner work for me. And that's what I'm going to, let you know. That's what I'm going to talk about for today's episode. So basically, I like also to decorate my planner. I have a bunch of deco stickers. I do have a lot of washi tapes and pet tapes and decoration tapes, just because it's fun to actually decorate your journal. So it's a hobby that I enjoy. So again, you do have your your year at a glance. It's laid out in a horizontal fashion, and then for each of these dates you have like a corresponding boxes that you can mark. And then the next pages are very similar in purpose, but then the layout is a little bit different. So instead of just marking that particular date, you now have the opportunity to actually specify what those items are within that month. Okay, and so after that you'll have your monthly spread. So I use the monthly spreads a lot. I like to decorate my journal. As you can see, it does look full, it does look a little bit crazy. I like the spaces here on the side. I actually use it for, some important reminders, some to-do list, or, anything that I needed to be reminded of. So sometimes, I use this left-hand side for that. As you can see, my schedule may look a little bit crazy. And I just wish that, the squares here for the day of the month is a little bit bigger because sometimes there are dates where I had a lot going on. So as you can see, I love the monthly spreads a lot because I use it a lot and I really like to decorate that. So after the monthly spreads come your weekly schedule, okay, or I would say daily schedule. Okay, so the way that this is laid out is you have your week at a glance because you have your days in a week all in one page here on the left hand side, and it does provide you just a little bit of space for you to be able to see at a glance what you're having for that week and then be able to specify it on this layout here where it's formatted from 5 a.m. up to 12 midnight. So that's just how the weekly, or I should stop saying weekly, I should just say like daily schedule is laid out. So at first I really struggled with it because sometimes I tend to follow the structure, but then again as I use it I am rethinking it that I don't necessarily have to be rigid with the way I use this planner. So at first what I did is I block like certain time of the day for my schedule for that particular day. I use the planner mainly for work, just to track, what are my specific assignments, what are the things that I needed to do. But then again, after doing that, of course, my day ends at 5 o'clock, and I still have a lot of spaces here. It's not like I don't have anything going on at night. It's just that I don't feel like I should write them down, if you know what I mean. But then again, I look back and I'm like, seeing all these pages that there are spaces in here that I felt like I needed to fill for whatever reason. I felt like these spaces shouldn't be wasted just because this is Tomoy River paper, and Tomoy River paper is not cheap. I wanted to be able to maximize or make the most out of it. And so I really struggle with this because I felt like I needed to follow the design. I felt like I needed to follow the structure. But you know what? It's just my own mindset that's restricting me. I mean, nobody really can tell you what you can or cannot do with your planner. It's all up to you. So now I am rethinking, how I use this planner, that I don't necessarily have to, get stuck, with that structure. And so later on, you'll see that as I flip through the pages, you'll see that I have a lot more going on in here, because I now decided to use it differently. Okay, so I still have my schedules. Okay, this does not chronicle like everything that happens to me in a day. No, what I tend to put on my calendar are those things that are important, that I needed to follow. So those other stuff that are not on there, or if I have like black spaces in here, does not mean I don't have anything going on. I just felt like I don't need to write them down, because it's mundane or something like that. But as you can see, as I flip through the pages, you'll see that I have more writing in here. I decided to, write here, my self-monitoring activity. Like I wanted to track, my water intake, because I joined the hydration challenge in the office. So I am tracking my water intake, just because, I joined the challenge and I had to drink like 64 ounces of water at least in a day. And then I started to actually use the rest of the spaces here for anything. And when I say anything, I mean there is no limit as to what you can write on your planner. The only limit is myself. It's just that I am limiting myself to that structure. I'm limiting myself to that setup, which I shouldn't. So when I open this up, I am no longer limited to that. So if I am done plotting my schedule for that day and I have some more spaces that's left in here, then that's free space, meaning I can do anything I want with it. I can put stickers on it. I can put like to-do list on it. I can put like word of the day on it. I can write down my thoughts, my reflections, my verse for the day, or anything like that. I still do this, for my work, plotting my work schedule, especially meetings that are very important to attend, classes and training that I really need to attend, some important projects that I'm working on. And that's how I use this now. Okay, so as you can see, I like that setup now, because I felt like I am not limited to the structure, and that I can absolutely do whatever I need to do with it. I don't necessarily have to follow that rigid setup. So as you can see, this is like a two-in-one planner. So it's like a journal and a planner now at the same time, because I use the rest of the space for my thoughts, whatever, reflection, or what have you. So I put some stickers on it just to make it look nice and fun. And I also like, doing artwork. So now that's what I do. Okay, and then this planner seems to work for me that way. So, and maybe I will continue, doing the same thing until the end of the year. And then maybe I'll do another video just to let my experience, and whether or not I'm going to be buying, the same planner next year, or whether or not I will be switching to, a different planner. So sometimes it's difficult to fill all of the pages, just because I also have another do-it-yourself planner that I'm feeling. And that I would have to let you know what I think about my do-it-yourself journal. So I also have that, and I also would like to, give you an update on that. So that's basically how I use this take a note planner. And I decided to, spice things up a little bit, do a little bit of decoration on there. Again, if you think that this planner is not working for you, maybe it's about time to rethink how you use it. If you feel like you are stuck and that you have to be very specific about the activities that you write in here, please don't, okay? Because nobody's telling you how you're going to use your planner, because it's all up to you. By all means, do whatever you think is necessary for you to enjoy this hobby. All right, so that's about it. Like I said, the rest of these are just daily schedules. I just wish that there are daily pages, because I actually have another note in here that I actually bought separately, just to write notes. It's because I felt like it doesn't have as much extra pages in the back. So I don't know whether I would be continue to use this planner even for next year, if I'm going to stick with it, or if ever I will explore other planners, maybe that will work for me. All right, so that's about it. Let me know what you guys think about a take a note planner. If you have one, how did it go? Did it work for you? Why or why not? Please let me know because I appreciate your comments. I appreciate your suggestions. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed already, please hit the subscribe button, so then you will be the first to know that I have new videos. Alright? So again, thank you very much for watching and have a great day. Bye bye!